Hello guys, I'm here for my review of Starrcade 1989, the first official Starrcade under the WCW banner, although they were still aligned with the NWA. But it is the first one under the WCW banner. This is a very unique Starrcade. There are 12 matches on this card, but they all feature a combination of 4 people, or teams. Because this had 2 one-night round-robin tournaments going on. One singles, which featured Sting, Ric Flair, Lex Luger, and the Great Muta, where all 3 of them would face the other 3 guys. And one tag team round-robin, featuring the Road Warriors, the Steiner brothers, Doom, and the New Wild Samoans, who were filling in for the Skyscrapers because because Sid Vicious had an injury. And that's it. That's all the matches here. There are no title matches or anything like this. We are December the 13th, 1989, so this is the tradition of Starrcade being the December pay-per-view. December the 13th, 1989, from the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia. So, our opening contest is Doom versus the Steiner brothers in the first tag team round-robin tournament known as the Iron Team Tournament. This is an okay match. It's 2 stars with the Steiner brothers winning by countouts. And they got 15 points. Because the way this worked, here's the scoring system. If you won by pinfall or submission, you got 20 points. If you won by disqualification, you got 15 points. If you won by countout, if you won by countout, it would be 15 points. If you won by disqualification, it's 10 points. And if you went to a draw, it's 5 points. And obviously, if you lost, it's no points. So, because the Steiners here won by countout, they picked up 10 points. They picked up 15 points for winning via countout. Our second match is Sting versus Lex Luger in the first Iron Man tournament, which is the round robin for the single superstars. Good match. 2.5 stars. Luger won and got 20 points. So then it's Doom versus the Road Warriors. Doom probably should have had a bigger rest, but anyway, this is a 1.5 star match. Road Warriors beat Doom by pinfall and get 20 points. So that puts the Road Warriors in the lead by 10 over the Steiners by having 20, and then the Steiners have 10. And Doom has 0, and the Samoans were yet to wrestle. So our next match is the Great Muta versus Ric Flair. Muta is the undefeated World Television Champion managed by Gary Hart. And of course Flair is the 6-time World Heavyweight Champion at this time. This is a very quick 2-something minute match, so there's no stars here. With Flair getting the win and getting 20 points. So him and Luger are tied at this point. Our next match is the Road Warriors versus the Steiner brothers, a 1.5 star match, and the Road Warriors lose in one of the few times they've ever lost a match via pinfall. And that happened, they were going for a modified Doomsday device, which they hit. Animal has a bridge going on Scott Steiner, but his shoulder's down as well as Scott Steiner. Scott gets his shoulder up off the mat, and Animal essentially pins himself, giving the Steiner brothers 10 big points, giving them a total of 35 points. 20 points, giving them 35 points. Because they had won by countout in the previous match that they had. So our next match is the Great Muta versus Sting. 2.5 star match. Sting and Muta always had great matches. They had great chemistry with each other. So 2.5 stars. Sting wins. So Sting is tied with Flair and Luger at 20 points each. Our next match is the New Wild Samoans versus Doom. The New Wild Samoans, by the way, in case you're wondering, one of them has fought 2 of the Hitchringers with become Rikishi. The other one is Toma of the Islanders. The New Wild Samoans win by pinfall here and get 20 points. So Doom gets shut out. Interesting compared to the fact that Doom would go on to be a very lengthy tag team champions through most of 1990 and into 91, I believe. So, but yeah, 2 stars there. But then again, this Doom was managed by a woman and were basically no-name jobbers. And then Teddy Long bought their contract, unmasked them, and they became Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. And that's the Doom that most people know. I don't know how many people know that Doom was actually managed by a woman, but... So our next match is a rematch from Starrcade 89, or Starrcade 88, with a different outcome. As it's Lex Luger versus Ric Flair, which is Starrcade 88, I gave 4 stars to. This one is 3.5 stars because it goes to a time limit draw, which gives them each 5 points. So you have Luger and Flair at 25, Sting at 20, and Muta at 0. 3.5 stars though, the non-clean finish, since there was no real reason to have a non-clean finish. This wasn't 4-0 or anything like that, so you could have had the clean finish. If you had a clean finish on a time limit draw, it probably would be the 4 stars that the last one was. So our next match is the New Wild Samoans in their second match, taking on the Steiner brothers. This is a 2.5 star match, and the New Wild Samoans win by DQ when they throw one of the Samoans over the top rope and the referee sees it, because the NWA/WCW had this over the top rope DQ rule all the way from like the 70s or something, all the way to 1995 when WCW finally did away with it. So, 2.5 stars for this match. So, in case you're keeping score, the Steiners finished the night at 35 points. The Road Warriors have 20, and the Wild Samoans, due to this victory, have 30. So, be there in a minute! Be patient. So, our next match is Great Muta versus Lex Luger. This is a 2.5 star match. Luger wins by DQ when Muta sprays him in the face with the green mist, and Luger picks up 10 points, making his total score 35. So Muta and Doom get shut out, and Muta, I don't know why they shut Muta out. I really don't know why they did that. First you have him lose in 2 minutes, then he doesn't beat Sting, and he doesn't even lose the Sting off the Scorpion Deathlock. He loses the Sting off a Superplex. And here he gets disqualified. So I don't know what they were thinking about booking Muta here, but... So, in case you're keeping score, going into the final match of the singles tournament, Luger has 35, Flair has 25, and Sting has 20. So our next match is the New Wild Samoans versus the Road Warriors. This is a 1.5 star match. The Road Warriors win by countout and win by pin. They get 20 points. Their final score is 40, and they win the tournament. So the final score for the tournament is the Road Warriors that have 40 points. The Steiners have 35, or the Road Warriors have 40, the Steiners have 30, the Wild Samoans have 30. Or 35, yes, 35 for this. It's the Road Warriors at 20, at 40, Steiners at 35, and the Samoans at 30, and Doom with 0. So the main event is a rematch from the Grand American Bash night. From the first Clash of Champions, which had a 45-minute time limit draw between these two guys. It's Sting versus Ric Flair. 15 minutes may not be long, but this is a 4-star match that goes 14 minutes and I believe 45 seconds, because I think there were only like 15 seconds left in the time limit. I think there were only 15 seconds in the time limit left. But it's a 4-star match. Sting won and won the tournament. So, in case you're wondering the final score here, Sting finishes with 40, Luger finishes with 35, Flair finishes with 25, and Muta finishes with 0. So there's 12 matches on this card, which is a 60-star show. Now, the next one, Starrcade 90, that's got 14 matches on it. Because there's a one-night tournament on there, plus a lot of other stuff. I'm not a fan of one-night tournaments. So, and with this, I don't even like this, you have people not on this card that probably could have been on this card because of this round robin thing. It only dealt with the 6 possible combinations of the 4 guys and the 4 teams. So, everything will be in the description box down there, and this will be in the Starrcade Review Series playlist. So if you like this video, hit the like button down there, hit the subscribe button down there, and thank you for watching. Starrcade 90 will probably be uploaded sometime Monday, because I probably won't be watching it tomorrow, because I watch these on WWE Network. I don't tend to watch that on the weekends, unless it's a pay-per-view from the WWE. So, that'll probably be uploaded sometime Monday, so thank you for watching. Bye.